I guess it's time to address the changes to the fusion system, or as it is now called, the ENDO system. It is still obtainable from alerts, they do pop up, there isn't one at the moment, hopefully there'll be one soon, and it doesn't say ENDO anymore. They changed it, it now just shows a little picture of it. It is also still obtainable from the sortie. God damn, I've just noticed this sortie and I've got like other ways of getting ENDO includes selling stacks of mods, and the best way to do this is middle mouse button on stacks of mods will now actually sell stacks, well, select stacks of mods. And you can still sell these for credits if you require them. I mean, come on, 1.3 million credits is not a small number. There are people who do this to get enough money to trade sometimes. But you can also take these stacks and dissolve them into ENDO, which is a great way of actually making some ENDO. I just did this with a stack of, was it not Serration? I wish I had a stack of Serration that was 711 big. Jeez. It was redirection mods. And then, yeah, stupid recording software. The fusion system itself is much better than it used to be. At one point in the game, everybody has done this. New players will do this. You have to level up something like Serration, and you will probably get it to about this point, then leave it, because getting it from an 8 to a 10 is expensive as hell. But getting it to this point is easy. It's when you, under the old fusion core system, getting it from here to here, you could spend ages pouring in all your fusion cores and all your credits and get no progress at all. Whereas now you can save your credits, use them for building weapons or building other things, buying other things, until you have the actual total amount of ENDO needed to go from one level to the other. Remembering this would take it from needing 5,000. If it was already here, it wouldn't need that, so it only needs another 5,100, so the cost of going from 8 to 9 is roughly this. So, I mean, 246,000 credits, again, that's not a small number. That is a lot of credits, you can do a lot with that. And that amount of ENDO, okay, it can be time consuming to get, but I've heard stories of people being able to get up to 4,000. I think my record's about 600 in one mission. How people are getting thousands of this stuff, I'll never know. But one of the best examples of this leveling mods up is, I don't know about anybody else, but for over a year of playing this game, my redirection sat here at a rank 8. I was pouring fusion cores into it, credits into it. It finally went there. I was over the moon. It's gone up. I've got more shields. And then the never-ending journey began of taking it from a 9 to a max, which is about the same as taking a Serration from an 8 to a 9. This is a common mod. They do cost a lot less to actually fuse to the max. But it costs about that to go from one level to the other, and I spent ages putting all the mods in to get the redirection fully maxed. After that, I didn't bother. It's how I started collecting so many fusion cores, and then I could use them all in about 10 seconds flat. As I did with ENDO when the system came in, I used about 40,000 of it in about 30 seconds flat. Because what I did is I went back and looked at some of the harder mods to level up, like the Kubro mods, or the Companion mods as they are now called, with Kavats being around. Link Armor, Link Health, I think my shields was already maxed. One of these was maxed, so we'll ignore one of them. Maul, Bite, these mods were expensive as hell to get to the next level. I could have done it, I didn't, in case something else came out, like the primed mods. When Prime Pressure Point came out, I had the resources to level it to its max. If I fully leveled all of these, I probably wouldn't have. And they'd been sitting at around 8. Bite, I never even used until the ENDO system came around and I leveled it up. So I actually maxed that thing out. And it was exactly the same with the Sentinel. I think one of them was almost maxed, but you have the health mod, the shield mod, and the armor mod, and I actually got criticised about a year and a half ago for not having these maxed. I still didn't until the ENDO system came in, and it's just a case of you don't need to have 100,000 ENDO and not level up mods you use every day. No reason in it whatsoever. And the reason I had so many is because when you first log in, it does this weird mathematical thing from, what were the fusion cores? You had everything from common 1, rare common, no, rare common, yeah, rare 1s, common 1s, all the way up to rare 5s, and I think there was common 5s as well, not sure on that one. And all of them were converted into Endor. And the fact that I had 120,000 of that was, yeah, that made me think I really do need to level up these mods. I'm wasting half of these mods. And I even went into the primed ones, and there was some of them that, no, wait, there was one, I think. I don't even think I leveled that one. Most of them are 8s anyway, and I don't use all of them all the time, but the ENDO system just seems to be easier to use than the old system. You're not constantly using cores and gaining no progress, wasting credits and daft things like that. So it is easier. It's easier to get the stuff dissolving your mods, and really, there is a lot of mods that, well, you should really level up. But honestly, the entire ENDO system just seems more refined than the fusion system was. You're not constantly putting duplicate cores, fusion cores, anything you could get into something, as well as all your credits, and having the progress bar hardly move, which made it easier for the fusion system. The fact that you can also get this stuff in-game fairly easily. I mean, as I keep saying, take a Necros and this stuff pops out for fun. On some missions, again, people who say they get 4,000 a mission, yeah, I'm pretty sure these people are either just making numbers up or insanely lucky. But either way, I mean, you can get this stuff from pretty much anywhere. And it's just around more than fusion cores seem to have been.